Hey guys, Miss Charlie here with another video, obviously. This one, I'm doing two different ones, and these are 10 fall palettes in my collection. I'm doing one indie brands, and then I'm doing another one mainstream brands. So this will be indie brands. So this is 10 palettes in my collection that I would consider fall. I don't really do makeup according to seasons. I do it according to what I feel. I wear bright colors, things like that all year round, not just, you know, fall, just fall colors, and Christmas, winter, you know, I do whatever I feel like doing, and that's what you should do too. But some people like to do that, and these are just some suggestions. If you have these or if you want to pick them up, I'm gonna try to see if I can link these palettes down below if they are still available. But these are just 10 indie brands in my collection that I would consider fall palettes. Okay, so the first palette that I have is the MILF palette from Sugar Drizzle. This is my first Sugar Drizzle purchase because I had heard so many people talk about it, and I really liked the looks of this palette, and then also the frog is adorable. So it's the MILF palette. Man, I love frogs. And that's the cover, matches the sleeve. And then the color story to me is fall, because I think of, you know, of course you think of browns, but I also think of like oranges and yellows and greens, different color greens, different color yellows, you know, going from yellow to orange and then into different color greens, and then some purples depending, because like in my garden I have like lavender and things like that, and the purple is there as well as the green and the brown. But I consider this a nice fall palette because it does have some really pretty greens. It has some duochromes and multi-chromes in it. So this row right here, this has like teal, but it's green, and then these greens and whatnot, and then these deeper colors right here. So I do consider this a fall palette for me. But you know, most people think of, again, you know, the burgundies and the chocolates and the things like that, but there's other colors in fall as well, depending on where you live. So like I said, in my garden I have like lavender and things like that, so that's also in there, and that's blooming right now in my garden. So I think of purples as well. But this one is the MILF palette from Sugar Drizzle. Next, I have these two Juvia's ones, which I put together because they're small. These would be a perfect, you know, fall theme, because green and these colors of gold and this color orange and like a mustard and then a terracotta, perfect if you're looking for, you know, just fall. And then with these greens, these two would be perfect. This one is the Rebel and this one is the Honey. Well, these are the Rebels, and this one, I'm sorry, this one is Army and this one is Honey. But they are beautiful. You use these in conjunction with each other. You can make multiple looks if you like these color schemes. But these are two from Juvia's. The GLAMINATRIX You Beauty palette. This thing is so pretty. This is how she looks. Very beautiful. I mean, if you didn't have the blues, this would be nice for this time of year as well. And this color is not coming off as it should on camera because Good Day is stunning. This is a beautiful, stunning green. It's so soft. And then Good Day is like a fiery, it's kind of, I don't know if it's gonna come off on camera, but it's like fire in a eyeshadow. These two together make a beautiful autumnal look. like this with, mix this with, you know, some of the, like this color here, which is like a dark wine color, and then this one, which is a reddish orange, and then the mustard is perfect, just perfect. That would go together so nicely. But I wish you could see the shine on this one. This one is just so shiny in person. But these are two beautiful colors, and that's the You Beauty palette from GLAMINATRIX. The VIDA from Melt. I have both the VIDA and the Muerte. So such beautiful packaging, and it's raised, and it's very heavy, and it's magnetic. This I would consider fall as well, because you got your greens, your browns into your oranges and reds. This would be perfect for this time of year. Absolutely stunning palette. I've used this many times. I've used every color. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I think they're bringing this back, if not the Muerte. I think they're bringing back both of them. If I can, again, I will link all the palettes down below. So if you are looking to purchase them, I'll link them so that you can. But this is the Muerte, the VIDA from Melt. The Ace Beauty Falling For You. There you go, fall. It's got the beautiful fall leaves on it. The name is fitting. Open her up. A really nice palette. Has some deep purples in it, a lighter purple, but it still has those same tones in it. Like this is like an antique color. And then these I really wouldn't consider, because they're more on the, like this is more on the rose gold, this is more pink, but this one I would consider, because it's like a taupey purple. That I would consider more fall, because it's a grungy color. And then the green is really pretty, and you match that up with these tones and these tones here, and then of course the orange. That makes a really nice autumn look. So this one is the Ace Beauty Falling For You. This is from Lois Cosmetics. This is their Meet Me at Midnight palette. I had heard so many people talk about the Underworld one. When they dropped this one, I decided to try it. Again, going down that indie rabbit hole. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Have a black in here that has a little sparkle in it, but then you have green, some gold. These are like peachier tones. The blues I can do without. If you take those out, and some of these purples, it's still, a lot of these colors are very fall-esque. That green is beautiful. Let's put this over here. There we go. That's a beautiful antique green. It's like almost a bronze. That's pretty. It's like a blue gray. And then that one is like a peachy gold. These would be fall for me. I would add in the gray, because I love gray, and pink and gray and purple and gray are just so pretty together. But this I would consider a more grungy fall palette. And this is the Meet Me at Midnight from Lois Cosmetics. Next we have the Odins Eye and Angelica palette. This is the Hella. This is how the sleeve looks, and then when you take it off, it's the same thing, but in color. It's a beautiful palette. And this is also a good one for the fall. Without this pop of pink, the rest of this is perfect. You got these grungy green, and this is like a brown green or with a green base. These mustardy colors, the yellow, the green, this color here, which is called double-sided, which is also, it's like a fiery duochrome. You can't really see. I can see it's really pretty. It's like a fiery duochrome. It's got red and orange in there. Really, really pretty. So this is definitely a nice fall palette. And this color here, I think this is Smog or Soot. It's a purple brown. It's like a plummy with a little bit of brown in it. It's really pretty. But this is a nice grungy palette for fall or, you know, any time. But this would fit perfectly during this time of year for autumn. And that's the Hella palette. The Dawn of Fall from It's Belle. Perfect name. Packaging is fall. These are multi-chrome and duochromes in here. I traveled with this at the beginning of the year. So freaking pretty. I did so many like one shadow looks because that's all you needed. But these are absolutely stunning shadows and great for this time of year. This is a beautiful purple. It's like a deep purple, pink, peach duochrome. The autumn color is a beautiful coppery bronze, spiced. Is a shiny gold orange. I mean, that is autumn. It's got a little green in it and orange. This one is caramel apples. See that other color I had on stained, but it's really, really shiny. And then this one is spiced. My word, that's a nice autumn look right there. It's just stunning, stunning. I need to pull this back out and use it. I might travel with it again because I did take it with me in January or February when we went to OhioCon, and it's in January next year, so I might take this with me. I might take a different palette. Something might come out before then, but this, I remember, it just came out and I had just gotten it, and I traveled with it, and I loved every look I did with it. So this is the Dawn of Fall from It's Belle. Number 2, we have the Dirty Martini from Glamlight. Perfect. These greens, this like bronzy color, this is like a taupey color. This is a no-brainer. Yes, you have some turquoises over here. You can leave those out, but the rest of this is just, it's just beautiful. That's a beautiful antique green. This peachy orange. This is like a green blue, like a steel color, a green blue steel color. It's very interesting. Their shimmers are very nice. I've used this palette a few times. I think I did a 3 looks with this palette. Any looks that I've done with these palettes, because I've done looks with all of them, I will link those below as well if you'd like to see how they perform on the eyes. But this is also a beautiful autumn palette, and that's the Dirty Martini from Glamlight. So lastly, we have the Nomad palette, the Hudson Valley palette, my first Nomad purchase. And you can see from the cover, it's fall, it's autumn, and the inside is the same. I've used every color in here. I have a 3 looks on my channel. Please check that out. I'll link it below. The shimmers were okay. I liked the green one the best, but these mattes are absolutely stunning, pigmented, blend together, layer together, have nothing bad to say about it other than the shimmers were okay. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. And you can see these colors are totally autumn. So the number 1 is the Nomad. All right, so that was my 10 fall palettes, indie brands in my collection. I will be doing a 10 palettes mainstream brands coming up next, but if you have any of these palettes, let me know. Let me know your thoughts on them. If you have any ones that are in your collection that you can suggest to me or whatnot. But again, I wear my makeup the way I want. I don't go by seasons. I will wear, you know, bright colors in the summer or you know, autumn colors in the autumn, but 90% of the time I just wear whatever, whenever. And that's what you should do as well. But a lot of people like to see other palettes and during the season and what they can either pull out of their collection or they might want to purchase or whatnot. So this was just suggestions of what I have in my collection. So please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all coming and watching. Again, if you have any concerns, put them in the comments. I will again link these palettes and any videos I've done with these palettes, because I've done one with each one, I believe. I will link everything below. Have a great day, and again, thank you so much. You are very much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video.